What's up, ladies and gents? I'm Untitled Chapter, your host, and welcome to my walkthrough for Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. I'm a huge Sherlock fan, detective, all of that stuff. I love this type of gameplay. I know a lot of people out there maybe have never even heard of the Sherlock Holmes series. They are just some amazing games. They're fun. They make you think. They slow down, you know, the pace of those fast first-person shooters and RPGs and stuff, you know, and you get a case that you can feel connected with. And it's definitely for you interactive spies and detectives out there. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy. I love this series, and I'm so honored to be able to play it for you guys today. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. Of course, thank you guys for watching. I will show you the options here real quick. We're playing this on PC, of course. And 1440, everything's set up to the highest possible that it can be, of course, just how you guys like it. And we're going to use PC controls for this, so bear with me. Still learning the whole PC control route, as I'm more of a controller guy. I know, you know, shun me. But yeah, so make sure that everything is set up. Why don't we go ahead and turn the music down just a little bit, as I prefer. Turn the voice up, and definitely want the effects up. Maybe some ambient volume. And of course you can see how to play. So this will pretty much tell you exactly what you need to do. I like the way that they have it set up here. Mouse sensitivity, subtitles on, difficulty level. That's right. We are going to play this on the hardest difficulty setting, because that's how I like to play these types of games, as I definitely want to challenge myself. Some puzzles may take me a little bit of time, but that's just kind of the way it is. I love this type of gameplay, so bear with me. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Sit back, relax. This is a busy week with E3 going on, so sit back, kind of relax, and enjoy some Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. Let's do this. Ladies and gents, we're going to be playing this on Master Sleuth, a formidable test of your deductive capabilities. It's go time.
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Miss de Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who, are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
All right, here we go. Alright, looks like we got some different things we're searching out here. He's definitely not injured. Alright, well, that's all I'm seeing. We don't have a lot of time left. Is there anything else I'm missing? No, no. Excuse me. Alright, well, that's it. Let's see how we did. Alright, character portraits. Tom is 8 years old. His clothes are well worn and have multiple patches neatly applied. Tom's parents are concerned for his well-being. His pale skin indicates that he is suffering from malnutrition. He looks sad and has red eyes. He has been weeping very recently. Tom's malformation could have been caused by his mother's poor nutrition during pregnancy. Okay. So let's take a look, I guess, at our kind of menu system here. Evidence. Kind of reminiscent of the last Sherlock Holmes game, Crime and Punishment, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Alright.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name?
George Hearst, sir.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie.
Obviously. Your clothes are well mended and you can read. Your parents may be poor, but you are loved.
Yeah, well, it's just the two of us now. My mother died when I was a little one.
And that's just one more reason for not leaving you. Your father doesn't seem the irresponsible type. He's very good to you.
Well, that's right. But he has no fixed work, so he often takes odd jobs for the day, 'cause that's all he can find. Only this time, he didn't come home.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job, but this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself.
What were you thinking? You and your father are both at risk. You should have come to me much earlier.
I was afraid. I ain't got no family, and I've got no other place to go. If our landlord finds out that father left me, he'll throw me out on the street.
Tom, you've been very resourceful. We shall be discreet.
If only my mother was still here.
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Alright, looks like we're getting right underway here. Again, game is not going to be for everybody. This is for those of you that love detective-style games where you have to hunt for evidence, look for clues, and it's right up my alley. So guys, again, sit back, relax. If it's not for you, hey, go watch something else on the channel, but here I'm going to enjoy this, and hopefully some of you will as well. So we're going to get in here. We already have our new place that we need to go, which is Whitechapel. So let's kind of search around a little bit.
I can always consult with it if needed.
Controls seem very intuitive and easy to use. I did notice that the beginning cinema was a little slow, so it could be some optimization stuff prior to release. Makeup table, you can change your look, which I like that you can do it from the beginning here. Sherlock Holmes looking like that, that's hilarious. Give yourself a hat so you can actually look more like the real Sherlock Holmes. Let's see, what was 0 again? I think we'll stick for that for now. And we'll keep the glasses off. I'll give him definitely maybe some different facial hair stuff. I like how you can customize your character. You got the Order 1886 look. Mutton chops. Grizzly Adams, full beard there. Customization goes a long way. We're gonna go with that. Yeah. Alright, let's head over to the wardrobe. Alright, so let's pick our outfit here. We got festive attire. Doctor, bandit, pastor, sportswear, casual, overcoats. Kind of just depends on where we're going. We're going to Whitechapel. I'm not very familiar with London. I think the most familiar with London I am is playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and this is around the same time period, so I don't know. That's probably a horrible thing to say, but yeah. So what do we want to get? We want to get something maybe just casual. I want to be casual, but I want to look like I fit in with Whitechapel. So I think we're gonna go casual. We'll just go casual. Casual seems good. We're a casual kind of guy. Alright. So you will notice that this game, I've been looking a lot into it, the gameplay videos that have been out, the demonstrations and stuff. All of this is explorable, so now you can actually go and walk around the city or the area that you're in. Everything is more explorable, which is actually something that I'm pretty cool, because I think the graphics look absolutely amazing. Again, this is not, AAA, and the developers know that. So what what I mean by AAA is it's not, published by the most expensive kind of people that would publish games like AAA, like EA, and then so with the money that they have done an amazing job at making this feel as authentic as possible, and I applaud them for that, of course.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes. We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes.
So just a few other things to look at here before we leave.
My archive. I can always
Watson's room.
Watson documents our adventures in here.
Alright, looks like that's it. Let's go ahead and head out, and let's head to our first case here. Just kind of starts you right away. I remember there were different cases that you could look at in the previous game, but we'll see how this kind of pans out. So as I said, remember everything is kind of explorable. You can always use your map to, I guess, to go to what you could go to before, like a quick way. But as you can see, you can also go this way and look around. So just take a look. I mean, it looks lifelike, realistic for what the 1800s would be, and it seems like it's. I'm pretty impressed. Again, this would be probably the way you can go to get to where you need to go, like Whitechapel. Get some balance practice in. Could be part of a mini game that you need to do. Keep the concentration controls balanced to cross the path without failing. Whoa, okay, so this is a little weird. I guess these would be your thumbsticks if you're playing on a controller. So that's kind of weird. You got to look at both of them. They're just like far apart enough to where I have to look at one or the other because I only see out of one eye. So it's so weird, but that's actually pretty fun. Obviously, that's helping you get to know the controls a little bit. But yeah, you'll also see that, you know, granted, you can look around and stuff. The areas are not, you know, super huge depending on where you are. But as you can see, there are at least multiple. That's how you can get, you know, another way you can get there. You need to. So we're just looking around a little bit, then we'll head to Whitechapel and continue on. I want to show you as much as detail as I can. See what places you can get into, maybe conversations you can. You can see it's just another way. We're just kind of working around. I wonder if we can actually get to where we're going from right here. Like if this is going to take us to where we need to go, or do we have to use the other way? Pawn shop. Wow, this area is a lot more open than I originally anticipated it to be.
Dancing elephant. Strange, but it somehow makes me think of my crop.
Fewer homeless people on London streets. The homeless are disappearing from London streets. Our social commentators are unable to provide any explanation other than the increasing level of economic growth, that and the desire of our citizens to work and help build a successful, industrious country. Without any doubt, we should soon expect an improved quality of life in the city of London. Alright, so what do you say we head out of here and we're going to head to our next objective, which is Whitechapel.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
Alright, so I guess there are multiple ways you can do it. So if you leave, like, via this way, it just gives you a loading screen and you go into there. But you can also check out your clues and stuff like that if you load up from, let's say, we did it in our own place.
Whitechapel
And we
High
loaded it right up. You could actually go inside your cab and take a look and kind of deduct your clues for the things that you have picked up so far in the game.
North Street.
So remember where we have to go. You can always bring up your tab at any time and go and see the things that you have unlocked. Tom is 8 years old, malnutrition, and he has loving and caring parents. So that's the evidence that we have picked up so far. But it tells us our tasks here. Explore Hearst's hovel on 12 Dorset Street, room E. So we need to find Dorset Street. There's Dorset. And we're looking for 12. Alright, there's 13 and 12.
Dorset.
Alright, said first floor, so room E.
"'Tis our home, Mr. Holmes."
Alright, so T is going to be our concentrate your attention on finding details that others are inclined to overlook. Oh, close something in the pocket. Piece of paper. Alright. The old Tarbird Pub, the best choice of beers. And then remember, you can focus and hit things.
Glue. Probably taken from a wall. Glue. Probably taken from a wall. The old Tabard Pub, North Street.
Alright. And you save it. So
"The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it."
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
alright, so clearly we're gonna need some type of light source. Keep looking around a little bit. You can move them around too.
Hearst.
Oops. Sorry.
"My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have."
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young, too.
So you can tell that what you need to do is done when I guess it lights up as green.
Food's running low. It's It's already 3 weeks since George Hearst's disappearance. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup, a clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hearst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them.
Huh, so that's why you came to see me.
Alright, so that must be we need to pick up the lighter. And yeah.
A leather satchel, what's in it?
Alright, letter to George Hearst. Hello there, George. I know that it's difficult for you to find a job and you need to feed and clothe your son, so I've attached to this letter a pub leaflet. I've heard that there is a fellow there who is offering a special job. Maybe it would help you. I hope so. Good luck. And that's the other letter that we had picked up on the street.
Just some old things.
Alright, so it looks like that's it. Explore is completed. Sweet. So, you can see the new evidence that we picked up. So we need to head to the Old Tarab pub. Kind of moving this story right along. Investigate the disappearance and find out more information at this special job.
The Old Tabard pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir. It's close by on North Street. Please, sir, find my father. I hope you'll find my father soon. Please, sir.
Okay, looks like that's all you can do. Everything else looks like it seems to be done, so we're gonna move on. Alright. So, North Street. Which should be the street we started on, right?
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
Alright, looks like there's our pub. Tabard. Tabard. Old Tabard. Let's do some sleuthing.
I need to earwig to find out who is offering this special job.
Alright.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
Alright, so it looks like you just gotta kind of eavesdrop to get more information from people.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
Now look at all the, what are those, gnats, maybe?
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
Alright.
So, the man I'm looking for
Never
has
drinks
whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
No gods, no masters.
Beard, whiskers. Beverage, beer, so we know that that's not him.
It's not him.
Yeah, man, it's pretty fun. I like this style of gameplay. It's definitely a nice change of pace from every other game that you normally see, you know? So glad that they continue to make these type of games. He's got his beard, mutton chops, whiskers, and he is drinking water.
This must be the man that I'm looking for.
Looks like we need to keep watch. Alright, looks like you can hold Q to skip time. That's cool.
Interesting. Missing person. I should find out more.
Alright, so we picked up, let's see, missing Mr. Strobridge. At the start of October, Mr. John Strobridge went missing from Dorset Street under mysterious circumstances. If you have any information, please contact Mrs. Strobridge at 5 Dorset Street. Thank you in advance for any information or help. So that means we need to go to 5 Dorset Street. Yeah, 5 Dorset Street to contact Mrs. Storbridge. Maybe we'll be able to do that. But yeah, so far so good. And you can see we've got Baker Street, apartment 221, of course, is our place. The tab we've been to, Whitechapel, where we're at, and Hearst House, where where the kid is located. So hopefully you are enjoying. This has been episode 1 for Sherlock Holmes, and we will continue right after this, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you appreciate this style of gameplay, as I know I do. Definitely something different, and gives me a chance to let my inner detectiveness come out, you know. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, and of course I will see you on the next one as we exit here and follow this lad to where he goes. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bitches.